red arrows.
We are entering Martin. Hello Martin, brace for entering.
Hi everyone, it's Carplay Accessibility Explored here, and today I'm reviewing this MINI Clubman Cooper. I hope you enjoy. So let's start at the front. This particular car is in emerald grey metallic with a black roof and black wing mirror caps. Underneath the bonnet we have a 1.5 petrol engine with a Steptronic automatic double clutch gearbox for smoother gear changes. This 1.5 petrol engine produces 134 brake horsepower, which pushes it from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 9.2 seconds. So quite nippy for a car that's just over 4 meters long. This is one of the biggest minis that you can buy. The only other one which is bigger is the Countryman, which is like their little SUV thing, so it's a little bit higher. I'm not sure if it's as long, but yeah, they're pretty much similar sizes. So here we have 17-inch black net spoke wheels with run flat tyres. The reason Grace went for run flat tyres on her car is because she can't get her wheelchair in and out of the car independently at the moment. So if anything did happen, like hitting a pothole or getting a flat, anything like that, and then at least she had run flat tyres so she could get to a safe place. I believe the run flat tyres give her a range of about 50 miles. There you go, here's the black mirror caps. Closer look at the emerald grey metallic colour. The MINI Clubman is quite a unique car in terms that it has two back doors. So, I'm going to make it sure it's unlocked. There we go. Okay, so we have the boot release on the key here. So if I press and hold that down once, it opens that door, the left hand door, and if I press and hold it again, it opens the right hand door. Quite a handy feature for putting stuff in if you're carrying a lot of stuff, anything like that. So this feature is quite good. It gives you a lot of space horizontally and vertically to easily load stuff into the boot. The boot itself is 360 litres of space with the seats up, and then it has 1,250 litres of space with the seats down. There are a few handy things like these door pockets here. They're quite handy. Put stuff in. There's one on either side. So one thing I don't like about this boot is that from here to the bottom there is about a 24 centimetre drop, which can be quite hard for lifting things in and out. More so out because you have to lift it up and over to get it out of the boot. There is an option for a variable boot floor, which is just a nice carpeted bit of plywood that sits on top, but Grace didn't want that, which is fair enough. Her wheelchair sits very nicely folded up. It can fit there, but this on its wheels normally folded up and it fits perfectly. My wheelchair, I have to dismantle it. I take the wheels off. The body of the wheelchair sits there and the wheels sit on top. No problem, and the boot and the doors close fine. One thing to remember when closing doors: always close the left door first and then the right door, because otherwise you will have an expensive bill to pay. So here we go, the left door, give it a nice slam, right door, nice slam, and there you go. There are buttons on the back of the handles if you want that as well to open the door. So we'll move around here to the side, open this door. So plenty of space in here. I would say that you wouldn't get 3 adults in. It is a 5-seater, but you wouldn't get 3 adults in the back here. You get 2 in comfortably. The only thing I would say is that there is a bit of restricted headroom. I'm 5'10", 5'11", and my head often hits the roof. And as you can see, I have the driver's seat as low as possible. So yeah, that is one thing just to be conscious of. So moving around to the front now, the doors are nice and easy to open. Nice big wing mirrors as well for lots of visibility. That is one good thing about the car, it does have a lot of visibility, which is helpful, especially on country roads around here. So, as I said, this is Grace's car. So Grace has hand controls, so she can't use her legs. So these are hand controls, so you push to brake, pull to accelerate. So they're just attached down at the bottom here, and just link, rod linkages, and then that moves the pedals for her. So one option actually that Grace did go for is the electric seats. So both front seats are electric, with the driver having a memory pack on it as well. There's a look in the interior. We're going in a second. So here we are in the interior of the Mini. You have your adaptive cruise control over here on the left hand side, and then you have your volume and voice commands, telephone commands, controls on this side. You've got your washers, washer jets, wipers, everything over there, lights, indicators. It does have automatic lights with automatic high beam as well, which is very, very clever. As you see, a nice big dial for the speedo, a rev counter to the left, and then the fuel indicator to the right hand side. Moving over here to the centre, you can see that it has Apple CarPlay. This is a touch screen, so yeah, we can do that. We can mess around that with touchscreen. This is volume control here. There's presets for the radio down here, and then moving down a bit, we have our aircon here, and then we have our start stop button down here. So if you press that once, it brings the battery on and kicks everything into life like this. And if you depress the brake and do that, it will start the engine. Stop that so we don't kill the environment. And then down here we have park control. So this car in particular has front and rear parking sensors. It also will park itself in a parallel space, as long as there's two cars or two objects there. Space is big enough, and there's a curb there for reference, so it doesn't go too far over. We've got automatic start, stop, traction control, the front button, on and off. And then moving up here, we've got extended rear view mirror for Grace. So she struggles to turn, so this just helps with more visibility for her. Here we are. Hello. So yeah, and then moving further up here, we have some overhead switches. So, take my sunglasses off so I can actually see. This one does a light here, turns that on and off, this light. And this one will change the colour, the interior colour of the car. And there's some down lights here which will change, and then these are just some more lights that turn on and off. Overhead switches though, very, very cool, makes you feel like a pilot, which is always good. Moving down here, if you don't want to use the touch screen here, you can use this little swizzly thing here. There you go. Ooh, fun. It has electronic handbrake, but it's not automatic releasing or automatic applying, so you do have to apply it and take it off manually. So yeah, that's the interior. This is the steering board that Grace has, and then hand controls. So if we put that on, and then if we just pull this, and if you do that, it's a brake, and also this top bit is a toggle switch to do the indicator. So turn it to the right, puts the right indicator on, turn it to the left indicator. So yeah, very good. Yeah, that's the interior. There we go. There we go, guys. That's my review of the MINI Clubman Cooper Classic. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, then please do consider subscribing and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future content. We'll be back again next week with another video. We look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye bye.